Hello friends, today let's continue with our bills of exchange problems there. Today let's see the sixth problem. So the sixth problem is something like this. J draws a bill for, I am reading out the sixth problem. All the problems which I am telling are there in the description. Okay, you can go through those particular problems there so that you can understand the problems in a better way. So J draws, sixth problem. J draws a bill on K for 2000 for 3 months, which is accepted by K. J discounts the same for 1980. On maturity, K fails to honor the bill and requests J to draw a new bill for 4 months along with interest of 500. J agrees to the proposal. Pass entries in the books of J and K. So here the problem is J has drawn one bill on K for 2000 for 3 months, which K has accepted it. After that, J has discounted the bill for 1980. On maturity, J is unable to honor the bill. Okay, as such, he has requested J to draw a fresh bill for 4 months along with interest at the rate of 500, which J agrees to that particular proposal. So, what entries we should write in the books of J as well as K? So, let's see here. These are entries in the books of J. So, J basically is the person who has drawn a bill on K. So, when he has drawn, J is the drawer, whereas K is the drawee. So, when the bill is drawn, okay, the entry in the books of the drawer is bills receivable account data to drawee, bills receivable account data to K. Okay, the bill is drawn for some 2000 rupees. Okay, next, when this particular bill is being drawn, this is the entry in the books of J. Now, what will be the entry in the books of K if you analyze it? See, K is the person who has accepted the bill, so he is the drawee or acceptor. As such, he has accepted the bill drawn on him. So, he is going to write J account data to bills payable, drawer account data to bills payable, J account data to bills payable. Then after that, J, what he has done, he has discounted this bill with the bank. Okay, already we have discussed what is the meaning of discounting the bill with the bank. Discounting the bill with the bank is nothing but he has sold that bill to the banker there. So, at that time, he will be receiving, he has received a 1980, sorry, it is 1980, not 1900, it is 1980. Okay, so when he has received 1980, the entry is for whatever he has received, it will be debited, it will be credited to his bank account. So, bank account data 1980, discount account data 20 to bills receivable. This discount he has allowed to the banker, which is an expense to him, as such he has debited. So, this is the entry, being the bill discounted. Now, when the bill is discounted, at that time draw in the books of the drawee, we will not have any entry. Then after that, see, before the due date, what happened? This particular K, unable to honor this particular bill, unable to pay the money on this bill, he has asked J to draw a fresh bill, okay, along with interest of some 500 rupees. So, here for that J has accepted it. So, this is called as renewal of a bill. Okay, so when the renewal of a bill is taking place, it is taking place with the consent of both the parties. So, in the books of the J, okay, what J should do? Because he has accepted to that particular proposal, he should cancel this particular bill. Now, when to cancel this particular original bill, okay, which he has drawn, he should write the dishonor entry. Now, depending upon the situation here, see what he has done with this particular bill, he has discounted the bill. So, discounted bill dishonored. What entries you will write in the books of the drawer? That entry we need to write it here. So, when discounted bill is dishonored, okay, at that time the entry will be drawee account data to bank. Drawee means here K. So, K account data to bank is the entry, being the cancellation of the bill for renewal. So, this particular bill is being cancelled. Similarly, here also we need to write the dishonor entry in the books of the drawee. So, drawee, what he is doing, in other words, he should cancel this particular one. As such, bills payable is going to debit, J account he is going to credit. So, bills payable account data to J. Now, next after that, in other words, here this particular person is going to pay 500 rupees. So, here he should write the entry for interest receivable for the extended period, because he is giving some extra 4 months time by drawing a fresh bill. So, for that he is receiving, in other words, he is supposed to receive this 500 rupees interest. So, this is the interest is an income to him. He is supposed to receive it from K. So, he is going to write the entry K account data to interest. J is supposed to receive the interest from this person from K. So, K account data to interest. Whereas here in the books of the K, he is supposed to pay interest to J. So, K in his books he is going to write interest account data to J. Interest being an expense to him, it is a nominal account. Okay, debit all expenses and losses. So, interest account data to J being the interest payable. Then after that, now he is drawing a fresh bill. Okay, the fresh bill which he is drawing okay, he is going to draw the bill with the amount of the original bill amount plus this particular interest. So when he is drawing the bill, the entry will be bills receivable account data to K, bills receivable account data to drawee, okay, with the original bill amount plus this particular interest 2500, whereas he has accepted the bill. When he has accepted the bill, drawer account data to bills payable. So J, drawer is nothing but J. So J account data to bills payable being the bill accepted. Now the bill amount is 2500. Okay. See, this type of simple concepts you should understand here. Whenever you are writing entries in the books of the drawer, okay, think from drawer's point of view. Okay. In the books of drawer, when you are writing, think from drawer's point of view. When you are writing in the books of the drawee, think from drawee's point of view. At that time, it will be very much easy. Okay. So let's see our seventh problem. A sold goods to B for 10,000 on 1st July and drew upon a 3 months bill for the amount. B accepts the bill and returned it to A. 1 month before the due date, B returned the bill under a rebate of 18% per annum. Pass the journal entries in the books of A and B. Okay. So simply this problem is a retirement problem. Retirement means here earlier to that of the due date, if the drawee has made a payment there, at that time there is called as the retirement of a bill. So in case of retirement of bill, how the changes will come, let's see in this problem. So A has drawn a bill on B. So when before that particular one, A has sold goods to B. So when he has sold the goods in the books of A is going to write B account data to sales because these are credit sales for him. Amount is 10,000. Then after that, then in the books of the B, if you observe, B has made the purchases, so the entry will be purchase account data to A, okay, for 10,000 being the credit purchases. Now observe, again for this particular credit sales, he has drawn one bill on B. So when he has drawn the bill, he is the drawer, bills receivable account data to B. In other words, the entry is bills receivable account data to drawee, bills receivable account data to B, being the bill drawn for 3 months. Okay. Then in the books of B, if you observe, he has accepted the bill. So when he has accepted the bill, the entry will be drawer account data to bills payable. Drawer is A. So A account data to bills payable is the entry. Okay. Then after that, after drawing the bill, 1 month earlier to that of the due date, he has retired the bill. In other words, here drawee came and he has made payment 1 month earlier to that of the due date. So at that time in the books of A, okay, he will be receiving some amount, and because 1 month early he has made the payment, some part of that bill he is going to give it as a rebate there. Okay, so now rebate he has given at the rate of 18% rebate he has given. Okay, so here how we are going to calculate this particular rebate amount, you can see the calculation here. The bill amount is 10,000 into 18 by 100 into the bill is retired 1 month earlier to that of the due date. So into 1 by 12 means here, if you strike it off, you will get 150 rupees. So 150 is the rebate which A has given to B because he has made 1 month earlier to that of the due date, he has made the payment. So at that time in the books of the A, he has received the money. So cash account debtor. Okay. Then rebate on bill account debtor 150. Two bills receivable. Bills receivable amount is 10,000. So 10,000 minus 150 is 9,850 rupees. He has received it. So being the bill retired. Now here coming to this particular B. Okay. In his books, he has made the payment on this particular bill which he has accepted. So bills payable account debtor with the bill amount of 10,000. 2. He has paid cash how much? 9,850 cash he has paid. Then again this rebate on bill he has received it. This is an income to him according to nominal account, credit all incomes and gains. So we are creating it here in the entry. So the entry will be bills payable account debtor 10,000 to cash 9,850 to rebate on bill 150 being the bill amount paid, right? So this is our 8th problem here. So 8th problem reads something like this. Ajay sold goods of the value of 2,000 to Bhaskar, taking a bill at 3 months, dated 1st October 2015. On 4th October, Ajay discounted the bill at 10% per annum with bankers. At maturity, the bill was dishonored and noting charges of 25 rupees paid. Bhaskar paid 500 and noting charges of 25 and gave another bill at 3 months for 1500 and interest at the rate of 10% per annum. Before maturity, Bhaskar has become bankrupt and at maturity his creditors were paid 50 paisa in a rupee. Make the journal entries in the books of Ajay. So simply you think from Ajay's point of view. Ajay, he has sold goods to Bhaskar. After that he has drawn one bill on Bhaskar for 3 months on 1st October. Then after that on 4th October he has discounted the bill with the banker at the rate of 10%. He has discounted the banker. Then on the due date the bill is dishonored and 25 rupees noting charges are paid. Then after that this drawee Bhaskar, he has paid noting charges plus 500 rupees. Out of this 2000 he has paid it, so totally 525 is received by this particular Ajay. Then after that he has drawn one fresh bill along with interest at the rate of 10% on Bhaskar. Okay, on the before due date, this particular Bhaskar, okay, the drawee, he has become dishonored. In other words, he has become insolvent here, bankrupt. So when he has become bankrupt, his creditors were paid only 50 paisa in a rupee. That means only half of the money receivable he has received it. Out of the total bill amount, he has received only half of it. So what are the entries in the books of Ajay? So we are writing entries in the books of Ajay here. So think from Ajay's point of view. Think that you are Ajay there. See, you have sold to Bhaskar the goods worth 2000. So at the time on 1st October, your entry in your books will be Bhaskar account data to sales. Okay, 2000. Then for this particular 2000, you have drawn one bill on Bhaskar. Okay, so bills receivable, you are the drawer of the bill. So bills receivable account data to Bhaskar, for 3 months you have drawn the bill. Then on 4th October, you have discounted this bill with the bank at the rate of 10%. So at that time, your entry in your books being the drawer, okay, you will be receiving the money. So bank account debtor, then discount account debtor to bills receivable. Bills receivable amount is 2000. So when you are discounted at the rate of 10%, it will be 2000 into 10 by 100 into 3 by 12. It amounts to 50 rupees. So 50 rupees discount you have allowed to the banker, which is an expense to you. So you are debited. That means 2000 minus 50 means you have received 1950, which is debited to your bank account there. Then again, on the due date of this particular bill, okay, on the due date of this bill, okay, the bill is dishonored. Due date, you observe the bill is drawn for 3 months. So from 1st October, 3 months, if you calculate, October to November, 1 month, November to December, 2nd month, December to January 1. Okay, 3 months plus 3 grace days means January 4th is the due date. On the due date, the bill is dishonored. Which bill is dishonored? Discounted bill dishonored. So what is the entry in the books of the drawer? Discounted bill dishonored means your entry will be drawee account data to bank. Your drawee is nothing but here, your drawee is Bhaskar account data to bank. Okay, the bill amount along with the 25 rupees noting charges which you have paid it from your bank account. So it will be 2025. Bhaskar account data to bank 2025. Then again, Bhaskar, what he has done on this date, he has paid 500 rupees towards the bill amount. Out of this 2000, he has paid 500 rupees plus this 25 rupees noting charges he has paid it to you. So in other words, from your point of view, you have received it. So it is an ordinary entry. When cash you have received from Bhaskar, cash account data to Bhaskar, 500 plus 25, 525 rupees you have received it, being the cash received. This has happened on this particular date only. Then after that, he has asked you to draw one fresh bill for the balance amount of the bill. 2000 is the bill amount. Out of that 500 he has paid, that means balance will be 1500 plus interest, okay, at the rate of 10% he said. Okay, he is asking you to draw a fresh bill for 3 months there. So first of all, we should write the entry for interest receivable here, because you are supposed to receive the interest from him there. So for that, your entry will be Bhaskar account data to interest. Interest is an income to you, nominal account you are creating it, you are supposed to receive from Bhaskar. So Bhaskar account data to interest, being the interest receivable. How you are going to calculate the interest? The balance bill amount, out of 2000 bill amount he has paid 500, so remaining is 1500 into 10%. Again we are giving the period for some 3 months there, so into 3 by 12 means it amounts to some 37 rupees 50 paisa. Okay, that means this is the interest receivable for you, okay, from Bhaskar. Then again you have drawn one fresh bill on this particular date only. So on January 4th, okay, the entry will be bills receivable account data to Bhaskar, because on Bhaskar you have drawn the bill. Now here when you are drawing the bill, you are drawing for the balance amount of the bill. Balance amount of the bill is how much? Out of 2500 he has paid earlier. So remaining is 1500 plus this particular 37 rupees 50 paisa. So 1537.50. Okay, being the fresh bill drawn along with interest, 1500 plus 37 rupees 50 paisa. Then before the due date, in other words on the due date, okay, this particular Bhaskar, he has become bankrupt. In other words, he has become insolvent. Okay, so from his estate, he is able to recover only 50 paisa in a rupee. Okay, 50 paisa in a rupee means for every 1 rupee receivable, you have received only 50 paisa. Half of it you have received it. The remaining half you will not receive it now, because he has become bankrupt. Okay, which will become a bad debt to you. It is a loss to you. So from Ajay's point of view, if you think it over, okay, you are Ajay if you think that, okay, you have received half of the bill amount. That means half of this amount you have received it. So whatever you have received, bank account we are debiting it for that. So bank account debtor. Then again the remaining half you are not going to receive it now, okay, because he has become a bankrupt there. So which is a loss to you. Okay, nominal account losses we should debit it. So bad debts account debtor. Okay, then again to bills receivable. with the total bill amount. Okay, so this is how this particular problem will be completed. Okay, now let's take our ninth problem. See, ninth problem is something like this. Ram accepted a bill drawn by Sita for 1200. So Sita has drawn a bill on Ram for 1200, payable after 3 months. So Sita has drawn a bill on Ram for 1200 rupees, payable after 3 months. That means 3 months bill she has drawn. On the due date, Ram requests Sita to renew the bill for a period of 3 months. Okay, in other words, here 3 months at the rate of 9%. That means before the due, that means on the due date, Ram is requesting Sita once again to cancel the old bill and to draw a fresh bill for 3 months along with interest at the rate of 9% per annum. Sita agrees to the proposal. On the due date, the second bill is again dishonored. Past journal entries in the books of Ram and Sita. It is a very simple problem here. So basically you observe here. First we are taking Sita. In the books of Sita, what is the entry? Then what are the entries in the books of Ram if you observe? So in Sita's book, if you observe Sita, she has drawn one bill on Ram there. So the entry will be bills receivable account data to Ram being the bill drawn. Bill amount is 1200. Whereas in the books of the Ram, the entry will be drawer account data to bills payable. Drawer is nothing but Sita. Sita account data to bills payable. The bill is accepted for 1200. Then before the due date, Ram came and he said, okay, in place of this particular bill, draw a fresh bill along with the interest of some 9% per annum for 3 months, draw a fresh bill. Okay, he is asking to renew the bill. So at that time, we should cancel this original bill. So for that purpose, you are writing this particular dishonor entry. Now here if you observe the situation here, after the drawing the bill, Sita, she has written that bill with her only. Okay, she has not discounted nor she has endorsed it. So the bill is there with the drawer only. So such type of bill when it is dishonored at the time, simply this particular entry we are going to reverse. So dishonor entry will be drawing account data to bills receivable here. That means Ram account data to bills payable. Bills receivable 1200 rupees. Whereas in the books of Ram there, simply this particular bill which she has accepted now, she to cancel this particular entry, we are supposed to receive it, reverse it. In other words, this is the dishonor entry she is writing. Bills payable account data to Sita. Okay, in the books of the Ram, this is the entry. Okay, then again. Now here again, he is asking us to draw a fresh bill. He has asked to draw a fresh bill along with interest at the rate of 9%, he said. So we should write the entry for interest receivable. The entry will be Ram account data to interest. Interest being an income for him. So interest, how do you calculate? The bill amount into interest rate is 9% for, because fresh bill she is going to draw for 3 months there. So for 3 by 12 means it amounts to 27 rupees. So Ram account data to interest 27 rupees. Whereas here in the books of the Ram, if you observe, Ram is supposed to pay interest to Sita. So this interest is a expense to Ram. So nominal account, so interest account data to Sita 27 rupees being the interest payable. Then after that, fresh bill is being drawn by Sita or Ram. So when fresh bill is being drawn at that time, bills receivable account data to Ram. Bills receivable account data to Ram with the old bill amount 1200 plus 27 rupees towards the interest, totally 1227 rupees. Fresh bill is being drawn, bills receivable account data to Ram, there is the entry. In the books of Ram, if you observe, okay, he has accepted the bill drawn on him by Sita. So Sita account data to bills payable, he is going to write Sita account data to bills payable, okay, with the same amount 1227 rupees. Then again what happened on the due date, this particular bill is also dishonored. Now here once again you think of when this particular bill is dishonored, now what this particular drawer has done with this bill, nothing is said in the problem. That means the bill is retained with the drawer only. So at that time once again you are supposed to reverse this entry for dishonor. So Ram account data to bills receivable, we are reversing this. Okay, then again here also this particular entry will be reversed. This is a simple problem of dishonoring here. Okay, I hope you have understood this particular topic very well. If you are having any particular doubts there, you can ask in the comments there. Once again I am repeating, this is a very simple chapter. Okay, I want you people to share this particular videos. If you like it, please share it. Okay, subscribe my videos. Okay, so that I will be able to keep much more videos there. In other words, for next coming chapters whatever are there, I wanted to give the notes as well as this particular problems in a detailed manner. Okay, so please do share my videos, subscribe my channel there. Okay, and if any problem is there, you can write it in the comments there. Okay.